Good evening from down under, everyone. My name is Romance Blitz, and we're going to continue our Let's Play of Super Robot Wars Y cross playthrough. This should be part 91 in the series, if my number count is correct, and we're going to be doing Our Path, which I think is the last of the DLC 2 missions for now, at least. So we'll get straight into the mission, so don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you've been enjoying so far, otherwise let's begin. Alrighty, so in the hangar. Thus, using the method I described, it should be possible to open the displacement gate, that is, the portal that allows one to cross through dimensions, colliding the energies of Arc and Neo at a single point where space and time are warped. The brute force approach, huh? Is such a feat even possible? As this is Geta we're talking about, I want to believe it is. Are you saying that Geta rays themselves can somehow cross dimensions? To be more precise, I'm referring to the force that brought Neo team to this world. And that is, when one Geta meets another, I believe that is what compels the Will Geta to intervene. The Will Geta. I also suspect the same Will was taking part in the birth of Ryoma and his companions. I can't really put it into words, but I think that will definitely exist. When you think about it, everything falls into place, the Will Geta bringing us into existence and setting us to fight. Two Getas who were never meant to meet each other, the collision of their energies would not only warp the dimensional boundaries, but also become a key to accessing a higher level entity. A higher level entity, you mean the Geta from Ryoma's world. And your own will is going to be crucial, Ryoma. My will? Well, Kyo's Son, or rather, Biofold waves have demonstrated that human emotions can transcend dimensions. So the plan is to broadcast Ryoma's will through the dimensional rift and have the Geta from our world come pick us up. It's both completely nuts and logically bulletproof at the same time. Hey, as long as it works. And while we're still in the dark about our other visitors, it seems we've found a way for Neo team to return home. You don't look very thrilled. Maybe he's gotten used to life on the Advent. You don't want to go back for Ryoma? Brahma is our enemy. Fighting has always been our purpose. I'm restoring things to the way they should be. It's just... yeah. No, it's nothing. Be honest, man, you're gonna miss us when we part ways. Keep your delusions to yourself. Those two really get on well. Do you think so? It doesn't seem that way to me. They may argue a lot, but Ryoma and Takuma are relaxed around each other. Thanks to Takuma's relentless pestering, I bet. I wonder if Takuma subconsciously sees Ryoma as his father. No way, he never met his old man in the first place. The reason they get along is because they're cut from the same cloth. Takuma wears his heart on his sleeve, and Ryoma is completely faithful to his purpose. Though they seem like polar opposites, they both have an overwhelming fighting spirit and a thirst to be stronger. Could it be of Ryoma's connection with Ryoma the girl? Maybe, maybe not. Even though they're technically the same person from parallel worlds, each of them led a different life. There's no point in comparing them. You're right, this man is Ryoma, and that's all that really matters. Hayato, wouldn't you like to meet this world's Hayato Jin, the commander of Satomi Laboratory? Not particularly. Is it because he's very much like you? I just don't think that it's a big of a deal. From what I heard, this world's Hayato Jin is a lot like me. I know for a fact that a conversation between the two of us would be pretty dull. Man, you're cold as ice. As for me, I guess I won't be able to meet the Musashi Tomei of this world at all. Don't feel so bad, Musashi. You and Baku are similar too, right? You said it. Me and Baku? For real? It should be obvious, you are both the pilot of the third machine, the unsung strong arm that holds the team together behind the scenes. It looks like Hayato and Musashi have also started to get used to life on the Advent. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, I can feel a tickle in my throat. Ryoma. As I said before, fighting is my purpose, the very reason I exist. Takuma, I'm going to need your help so we can go back to our world. Alright, if we're lucky, we may be able to make this a two-parter. if this goes fast. Again, I've been saying that for the last few, but I am holding out hope. Because this is probably just going to be a bot fest. Alright. Guitar Beam! Oh no, we have friends. I mean, we could solo them without issue for sure. Honestly, here I don't know. I could, in theory, probably one-turn them. Alright, so... yeah, you guys don't have it. You've got gain though. Alright, let's just pass some turns and see what happens. Alright. Yeah, so let the enemy come towards us. And if nothing happens by turn 3, we will, we will take matters into our own hands, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Well, I don't see Taneko, so I guess it is just a bot fest, so we can just speed this up then. Alright, so this is where we get Meteor G's upgrade, which I believe is its own unique spine shock. Shine Spark? Yeah.
ゲッターを狙うってんなら相手をしてやる。ノワール G の恐ろしさを味わわせてやる。最大パワーを出す。行くぞ。ああ。おお。ゲッターシャイン。覚悟しやがれ。漆黒のシャインスパーク
Yeah, so I think it's called SWAT. So, WAT with a Z in front of it. Oh, that killed a bunch of them? Why? Why did you have to do that? I would have actually preferred if you didn't do that, Ryoma. It would be nice if they got a team attack too, but oh well. Alright, well, anyway. I believe Ariel is, yeah, is the one that has the third Prana Converter, so... Yeah, so we can definitely get this one done in maybe sub 30 minutes, so... Alright. Alright, let's get started. Where were these guys? 127. Cool. Alright, jump to straight to 127. Jump to 128. Yep, there we go. Alright, so obviously they were never going to succeed in going back because we're really the DLC unit. And there's only one person in this game we can't have till the end of the game, and that is Mecha. So... Alright, that's part is all done. Alright, we're just gonna charge straight into the front lines of the enemy. Pop them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you're wondering why Kira is pulling high numbers for his attacks, is he is one of the people I gave 50 range programs to, just in order to sort out some interesting times that will be coming soon, I think. It's optional content, but it's just easier if they're all maxed out, so... Alright. So again, we'll sort all this out on enemy turn. Except for that one. If you got a Piranha Converter, you may as well benefit from it still. Same for you. On hindsight, I probably should have given the far back one to Ryoma, but oh well. Alright, where are you, my dear? There you are. I also did the same thing for the aerial, so... you can just see how powerful she is. Alright, so they're all like in the 130 with the Piranha Converters, which is more than acceptable. Alright. Oh, here's hoping she can get in range of one enemy, but no. Oh well. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Alright, so nice easy mop-up operation. What? Ryoma shot it. Gasp. Logical conclusion. Oh, Exus is attacking us. Gasp. Aha. So now we're getting a fisty fight. Oh. Ryoma, what the hell were you thinking back there? Are you talking about me attacking Exus? He was clearly trying to kill us. I don't see the problem. The problem is he's basically a newborn baby. It's got to be some kind of misunderstanding. You can't just... I'm not going to let myself get killed over a misunderstanding. I told you, I fight to live. Exus is our friend. You mean he was our friend? You stubborn. Calm down, Takuma. Ryoma's being perfectly reasonable here. I know that, but still. You're too soft. What? It doesn't matter whether it's family, a friend, or someone you owe your life to. Once you're on opposing sides, that's it. You fight. That's the way Ryoma Nagura lived. Screw Ryoma Nagura. What about you? I want to know how you feel about this. This isn't something about Ryoma Nagare. Are you seriously nothing more than someone else's copy right down to their mind? You piece of... That's enough. You both need to cool off. That wasn't a suggestion. Tch. Fine. Takuma. I thought they were like oil and water, but I was wrong. They're both oil. Once ignited, they'll keep feeding each other's flames. Still, Ryoma's actions were justified. Everyone here understands that. The question is, why did Exodus attack Ryoma in the first place? To him, the concept of purpose is sacred. Watching Ryoma seemingly abandon his purpose must have invoked something strong in Exodus. Did Ryoma abandon his purpose though? Hard to say. I think only Ryoma knows the answer at this point. What are we going to do about this, what are we going to do about Exodus? If we explain everything properly, we should be able to clear up this misunderstanding. After all, he's Team EX's fanboy. He probably has a one-track mind too. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Are you calling us dumb? Come on guys, the last thing we need is more infighting. Sorry Hiroshi, Saiji, it was only a joke. Don't worry about it, I wasn't really upset. Yeah, but next time we meet Exodus, we'll all laugh about it, just like we're doing now. But what about Takuma and Ryoma? No need to worry. They're going to be alright. Exodus. Hey, Ryoma. I'm sorry about earlier. So you learned how to apologize. If you can do it, no reason I can't. Did you actually abandon your purpose? Not a chance. Fighting along you guys gave me a lot to think about. About your battles against that Brahma thing. I have no doubts about fighting them. But I've started wanting to understand why we fight in the first place. What is my reason for fighting? Is it because I want to attain something, because I want to protect something? I feel like the answers may become clearer if I stick with you guys. Ryoma. That's the thing that you said about fighting for something worth protecting. I decided that the answer is my own existence. Your own life. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I'm content being the last guy standing. But if I want to find meaning to these battles, a meaning to my existence, then I have to live. So I'm going to fight against anything that tries to take my life or use me as a pawn in their schemes. Sounds good to me. Having a strong will to live is the most important trait for anyone, alive. That's what gives me strength. Glad to hear it. Now all you gotta do is find the answers to your questions and you can return to your original world. Yeah. When that time comes, Getter will probably sweep in without warning and bring us back, no questions asked. And you're okay with that? I might be. I'll figure out what to do then, whether to obey Getter or to stand against it. To live your life on your own terms, that's what I learnt from you guys. Ryoma. I owe my ability to think this way to everyone else on the A Advent too. In some ways, I'm a lot like Exus. I find how to live from Team EX. That's the same for me. Takuma. People have been praising my ass off as the son of Ryoma Nagore, or the chosen child of Getter. All I wanted to do was avenge my mom. And before I knew it, I was caught up in a big save the world kind of deal. So you've been stumbling your own way along. If you want to be a jerk about it, but you got a real sense of purpose of my own now. And just like you, I've learnt that on the A Advent. You, me, and Exodus were all the same. That's why I'm so shocked when he attacked you. And the reason you were so mad for me attacking him. Sorry about that. It's fine, if our positions were reversed, I would have reacted the same way. Ryoma. In a way, he's a student of ours. We have to teach him the difference between right and wrong. You said it, next time Exodus shows up, we're going to give him an earful. Don't let us down, Exodus. Don't get any weird ideas. After all, you're part of Team EX too. Alright. So, just Eureka in terms of the DLC. Alright, so I'll put in a quick pause here, and then when we come back we will sort out the next DLC map. Okay, so what will feel like a brief moment for you guys is like an eternity for me, because oh boy does those grind missions take a while. But we'll get straight into Man the Green Planet, so let's go. It's pretty good. Majority level now is like 129, 128, so Anyway, in the residential quarter. Iris, over here. Chum, Lewis, wait up. You'll never catch us like that. I will, you won't get away. Iris won't have any fun if all you do is sit around and scowl. I know that. There's nothing to worry about, Eureka. The Department of Disaster Preparedness is keeping constant watch on Iris. I know, it's just... Why is that kid getting all that attention anyway? There's the silent treatment again. You really think we're that untrustworthy? It has nothing to do with trust. You clearly have your reasons, so we won't pry. You really don't have to worry, though. She's an A Evans resident now. We'll keep her safe and sound. Then Iris will be safe if she stays here. Well, more or less, yes. This isn't where she belongs, though. She should be with her parents, that's what you want to say, isn't it? But you literally can't go home, can you? Stop it, Saisachi. Anita and the Information Division haven't come up with anything, and they really had their noses to the grindstone. Maybe this calls for a gear change, you know? Think about how you all live in this world instead. I can see it in your eyes, you're not about to give up. Wait, I got it. You have an idea of how to get home, don't you? No, if I did, I would have tried it already. Okay, fair enough. We'll be all here with Iris. Why don't you take some time for yourself? I don't know. If you want to take a load off, I'd recommend the Aiden. Right, I'll do that. She's definitely got that helicopter parent vibe. I hear Iris' safety is Eureka's primary mission, but I wonder if Eureka herself even wants to go home. I asked her about that before, actually. What did she say? That she didn't matter. That's pretty bad English. That she didn't care would be better. Anyway, that's pretty hard-boiled. Now I'm curious what's got her head in that place. Now I'm curious of what's got her in that headspace. What do you mean? You can see it in Eureka's eyes. She's been robbed of hope, but she still clings to what remains. Hope. Meanwhile, at the cafe. There is a way home. We would just need Dewey Novak's power. But that would be... You seem troubled. It's been a while since Casablanca, if I recall. Dewey Novak. Sit down, why don't we have a talk? A talk. Yes, I'm not about to draw my blade in a nation of peace and freedom. Do you want to go back to your old world? That girl needs to be returned to her parents. Unfortunately, fortunately, I cannot grant you that wish. What do you want with Iris? You want to know? I will redo the world. She can't. Of course she can. You know better than anyone. Creation and destruction are two sides of the same coin. You know that she can do it. You had the same powers. It seems you still don't want to accept me. You can't stop me though. Is protecting that girl your idea of atonement? How long will you avert your eyes from the abyss within you? You're powerless. All you do is scramble for every bit of personal gratification you can find. Dewey Novak. You don't want to admit it. I'll say it again for you. You can't do anything. You're content to bask in personal gratification. Remember that you were the one who twisted our world. Yes, and I will reclaim that world you stole from us. Eureka! So much for a private conversation. You are faster than I anticipated. I'm impressed. Get back, we'll deal with the intruder. So this is the A. Evans vaunted Department of Disaster Preparedness. As impressive as I'd heard. Is this the man Eureka says is after Iris? How'd he get here in broad daylight without a disguise? What happened to the security system? The security system? Ha, you're powerless to stop me. Quite. Restrain him. Once again, you cannot stop me. You've robbed me of a valuable opportunity though, and unfortunate as that is. Get back everyone. Too slow. Is everyone alright? Yeah, somehow. I can't believe he just blew himself up. Who is he? Dewey Novak, someone from our world. Was he warped here too? No. No, he... Enemies, would it kill it to read the room for once? Their attacks were synchronized. Is that a coincidence? Let's go, we have to protect the A-Advent. Man from the Green Planet. Yeah, so obviously there's messed up stuff going on with the Eureka 7 plot here. The fact that he can blow himself up is obviously not the end. I'm guessing it's probably not the end of him anyway. Alright, so what enemies do we have? I'm guessing probably Eureka 7 ones. Oh no, the DLC enemies. Anti-A. Alright, so Eureka is force deployed. Alright, before I do anything, make sure Dinozen is deployed too. We have 5 left, which is enough for all these ones, at least. So I guess we'll do that. Yeah, Rika's like, not caring. Yeah, probably because he's probably not dead. Alright, well, that will fix that issue anyway. So, I got 5 to 1 good odds that says this is probably not all the enemies. So, what was it? It was you had a Piranha Converter, you had a Piranha Converter, and you had a Piranha Converter. So we'll save them to the absolute last. Yeah, 130 now. Just as a precaution, we'll see if we get a named enemy show up. But if not, then we will let them get like 2 kills each. There we go. Yep, more enemies from behind. Alright, so... Alright, 2 kills for that coming right there. Captain Bright can shoot that one down. I didn't mean to use Zeal, but it's fine. Alright, Eureka. It doesn't look like anything else is happening, so... Yeah, it looks like this is definitely the crux of this map, so... Eureka dies. And now, one more. $130. $133. Alright, the one at the far back. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. Alright, so it's nice when it's just a very basic DLC map. Earth Surfer. Can we just hit him with the A event's main cannon? Yeah, Takuma's got the point there. Piss off. Mm-hmm. I mean, you got Jeremiah, who was literally one of the Knights of Zero, so yeah. The hell? Okay, now that's just as creepy as bloody as a certain freak from Crossange. And it's going to be more than just one immortal guy, unfortunately. Now Iris is still kind of freaking out. Just have to take him out properly this time. Alright, so in the office, then Dewey Novak's goal is to redo the world. That's what he told me. Is that why he's after Iris? I'd assume so. What does he mean exactly by redo the world? Dewey Novak said that the creation and destruction are two sides of the same coin, and that he's causing destruction in order to facilitate creation. Are you telling us Iris has that kind of power? I'm not sure. Stay on alert and keep guarding Iris. I'm not sure it will do any good against Usurper or Dewey Novak, but we have to try. Mr. Chica. Usurper said he would come to take away his bride. That lech, I wouldn't. Not only is he trying to get his clutches on the event, but on you as well. I will mobilize shadows and all 99 maids to protect you. Thank you, Adina. But Anti-A is targeting the A advent. We must protect all those who live in this nation. Even shadows might not be able to stop Dewey Novak. Still, we can't leave. We have nowhere to go. I just don't know what to do. It's alright, Eureka. You'll get there. Anyway, in the hangar. So Anti-A is after Representative Chica and Iris. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. Then throw an Ange into this equation. They can appear anywhere without warning, and they have strange powers on top of it. Sorry, on top of that. That Dewey Novak guy said he can cross dimensions at will, and that he's got multiple lives. Usurper is strong enough that even Cross doesn't pose a threat to him. The Information Division says they'll beef up our monitoring systems, but there's no guarantee it will work on them. And that means it's our turn. The enemy's aim is clear, we should focus our protective efforts there. What if that's their plan? They could strike the moment we relax our guard, right? I don't think they will. People like that have their own weird sense of honor. I think they'll keep their word. That speaks to their confidence. I'll leave Iris to all of you. I'll focus on protecting Ichiko. Sounds like a plan, Cross. Usurper, a mystery man going after Ichika. Can I even beat him? I'm sure you can, good sir. I'm sure you can. I have every faith in you. Alright. So now we have Majestic Prince and... not Majestic Prince, sorry. Star Driver and Lelouch coming in this one, apparently. So...
これからの戦いのために万全の準備を。
Alright, so the level bracket keeps going up and up. I didn't even use the vital dampeners. Oh well. I've got to stop taking that part off him by accident. Pretty sure that's all those parts. Okay, so it was you, good sir, and it was also you, but you really don't need it, so... Out of all the lobies... Maybe... Maybe I do it on the battleships? At least on one battleship? Yeah, that sounds like it could work. We'll give you that one to you then. Alright, that should be fine. There we go.
これからの戦いのために万全の準備を。
Alright, well that's it for that episode, folks, so thank you for watching. It's good to actually get 2 in this time, so hopefully we'll be able to do it again. Anyway, catch you in the next episode.